Hello, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty. We are here, we're back. We are in this crazy dungeon. How is everyone doing tonight?
So far, so good.
Hello.
Alright, a quick recap of last time. Jabez ran afoul of the butt trap, and he has lost his butt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You guys came across an evil wizard and decided not to go that way. You found a room with another miniature dungeon etched into it with little tiny adventures running around. And then you had a strange encounter with a woman who was writing and seemingly producing traps in this weird void space. But you convinced her to stop, and you took a rest in a hallway after barricading it with her desk. And that's where we're at. You guys were starting to take a long rest. Someone was planning to keep watch, if I remember correctly.
Since I can't, I was going to start off with watch. Since I can't sit down, I may as well be useful.
Oh, if we need to regain our hit points, should we have done that at the end of the last game, or do we do it right?
That'll do it when you complete the long rest. There will be a button on D&D Beyond. I think it's near the top that says long rest.
Oh, okay.
And that'll automatically do it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it does everything.
Yep. Okay. So Jabez taking the first watch. You want to go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
They're in this hallway, and I
Dirty 20.
All right, and I use this little egg shape to symbolize the desk you're barricading with. For a dirty 20, a good amount of time passes. It's pretty boring. You're just up in the hallway. It's hard to kind of tell the passage of time here. It's kind of just a dull light everywhere. It's not like it's nighttime or daytime in here. You do notice that far door is like rumbling a little bit, like there might be something up on the other side of it.
Okay.
But that comes and goes a little bit. But otherwise time passes and not much else happens.
I'll take second watch since I wasn't hurt too much in that fight. I know Jay, Bez, and Ari were hurt in that one, so I'll take second. And I think Dewey was too. You had some stuff on your neck for a while there.
Yeah.
I'll take second.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. Let's see. That is plus. Oh. Dropped it. Let's see. It's natural 1. Woo.
Not a whole lot else happens. I would imagine Jabez would point out that door moving slightly, and so you still see a little bit of that, but nothing else happens in this hallway.
Now, is that the door right in front of my character token, or is it the other one?
The opposite one, the far one, the one you barricaded.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. All right, and we're going to try and do that in two watches through the night, or we're going to have a third shift.
If we can do it in 2, I think that's probably fine.
I'm not sure if I could.
Wait, let's see.
Yeah, in 2, if I get in the first 2, me and Jabez, is that enough time?
All right, yeah, I'll let you. With that, you complete a long rest. Nothing else happened. So you can get all your hit points back and all your hit dice and anything that resets with a long rest.
All right then.
So we haven't tried any of the other doors. We heard the door that's like out and down. We heard someone speaking from that door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the other, and there's another one we haven't tried in that other room, and then there's this one.
Yeah, back over here you haven't,
Yeah.
There's another hallway down here.
Yeah.
But you didn't go any further than that.
Yeah.
Well, where do we go next?
Should we check out that voice we heard in the other room?
Maybe.
What if that woman's back?
Oh, that's right. The creepy
very-
help me voice.
Well,
Yeah.
if we don't bother her with her writing, she'll probably leave us alone.
Well,
Yeah.
you have moved her entire desk and bench.
Plus, we have her desk here in front of us.
I'm a little worried she's gonna be in there. Like, where the hell's my desk? Maybe she's just taking a vacation. Can
And as
can I
you're standing here, you're kind of debating. You hear that far door rumbling again.
It's a rumble, or does the whole door shake?
Like,
It's kind of shit. Like it's like someone is on the other side, like touching the door. It's like moving a little bit.
can I lift him at the door to hear if I see if I hear any voices?
Sure.
I'm just gonna like have my bow ready.
Yeah, it's a 2. I don't hear
A 2.
anything. I rolled a 1 and a 2. Let's see if I get a 3 next time.
Change those dice out.
Yeah, there's not much there. You can, like the when the door rumbles, you can. It sounds like someone's just there, like on the door, but it's not like they're knocking or banging or trying to open it. It's like someone's kind of like leaning against it. It feels like.
Okay.
Can I peek open the door to the room like that had the desk in it, like where we came from?
Sure.
I think we put the chair over that one, so like pull the chair to the side and just
Yeah.
like peek.
Yeah. Look in there, and it's an empty room.
Okay.
I mean, the desk is shown there, but that's just drawn on the map.
Okay. Can I go up to that door right in front of me and listen to see if I hear anything anymore?
Okay, make a perception check.
God.
There's just like there's no good room to pick, you know what I mean? That is going to be 17.
17. You hear some like raspy, like just kind of raspy grunting sounds.
Creepy jiggle or creepy rasp, like, or we could try the other hallway that's like short or whatever. But like at some point we're gonna have to open all these.
You and me, Dewey, on the rasp.
Do we want to?
1, 2, if it's possible.
Let me move to the other side of the door so that way I'm ready with my glaive. If in case anything comes out, I can jig it.
Yeah.
I think I just want to do a like fling the door open and like surprise type of thing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just gonna have like my dagger like ready to like do anything if I need to.
And I am going to stealth and just come in behind her with daggers out like we did in the first part of the dungeon.
Okay, so we're doing Dewey, Keth, Jabez, Ari.
Yeah, let's do our normal order.
Okay. And you just want to go
I'm
in and
gonna
see what you
open
see.
the door.
Alright.
I still.
Alright, why can't...
I got
Why will my...
17 on stealth.
I will go in and fix this. And now that worked. So I can reveal what you see from here. Immediately you see some... let's scroll down so the stream can see. Immediately you see some zombies.
Sweet.
Oh, well.
Okay.
It stinks like old hamburger meat in here. And before you can come to appreciate the delicate bouquet, you see 5 zombies hunched over another rotten-looking figure in a plush-ass chair. It looks like the zombies are gesturing accusingly at the figure, which appears to be tied up. You miss a lot of the nuance of the zombie debate, though, since they're just grunting and moaning. If you wanted this room to be weirder, you're in luck, because these zombies got no butts.
Well,
So it shows you, if expose the whole area, you see that other thing sitting in a chair over there.
Okay.
And the zombies don't really pay you much mind. They're kind of arguing with each other.
Okay, great.
Are they zombies like humanoid, or were they like halflings or goblins? Like, can we tell?
Make a perception check.
Ooh. Sorry, 9.
And they are some kind of humanoid, but you can't tell exactly what they were when they were alive.
Anyone else want to give that a go?
I mean, it's probably not gonna be great.
And as you come in, the ghoul's like, someone's there. Help me! Help me!
2.
Wait, you said the thing in the chair was rotting, though.
Yeah, it does not. It's not a zombie, obviously, but it's another likely undead-looking thing.
Okay.
Kath looks at Dewey like stab.
Like, I guess so.
No, he's like, do you want to go or talk to
Like
them?
you guys can just walk right in. The zombies don't really mind.
Oh, they
too
don't do
much.
anything?
They're like the two up in front of the guy here. They're like looking at him kind of like angrily, but they're like arguing back and forth with each other.
So what does this character in the chair look like? What
What
kind of creature does he look like?
Go ahead and what's the best? Should I make a religion check?
Oh,
Okay.
he's a paladin. You should know about that.
18.
There you go.
An 18. I will say you recognize this as a ghoul.
Okay.
It is an undead evil creature that usually likes to feast on humanoid flesh.
And I tighten my grip on my glaive
as
I see it.
and it's currently tied to the chair and asking for your help.
Hard pass, I think.
I mean, I'll say, what's going on here?
And he's just like, I need help. I know I'm a ghoul and it's usually my thing, but I promise I didn't do it. These zombies say I ate their butts, but I didn't, and they've got me here. Can you help
Do
me?
you know what happened to the butts?
I don't know what happened to their butts. I swear it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
And give us one good
Keep on
reason why we
moving.
should let
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't me. I didn't eat their butts.
What are they gonna do to you?
I don't know. They've got me tied up here.
Well, they don't seem like, if they wanted to like kill you, they would have done that by now. So, you're probably okay.
They said, help. What? No,
They're
help
there.
me.
The thing is, if we cut you loose, what's going to keep these zombies from going even more to town on you?
I just need to get away.
Well, are the zombies, are they like communicatable? Like,
They, as far as what
I
you've
don't-
seen, they don't really have a language. They are kind of like grunting and gesturing to each other, and they're mostly ignoring you and the situation.
okay. So, if I were to try to grunt and point, can I try to like do some sort of communication with them
Yeah.
and some sort of like kind of point at them and like point at the guy and then some sort of like killing motion.
Like,
If they're trying to kill him or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Some sort of.
I will have you first make a performance check.
Okay, I can
Here
do
you go, Bard. You got this.
I can do that. That is going to be 21.
Okay. And so you get their attention, and
Mm-hmm.
they kind of turn to you, and they start grunting and making other motions as well.
Okay.
But it's really hard to try to figure out what it means, if anything.
I can't figure out if I can like interpret anything.
Go ahead and make a... What? My brain just disappeared. What's the... Figure out what someone is saying.
Insight?
Insight. That's
Insight. Okay, cool.
It. Yeah, make an insight check.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That is going to be 20.
20? As
Yeah.
far as you can tell, in this kind of zombie culture of some sort, they're holding a trial to determine what happened with this ghoul.
Oh, well, that's like a fair and logical thing.
Yeah, we don't need to get involved in that.
No.
it's fine.
If they're doing a trial, like they're not just like right out killing him, so they're not bad people. So I'll say it seems like they're doing a trial. It will probably be very fair and just. You're probably gonna
No.
be fine.
No, they're gonna kill me.
Probably gonna be fine.
I need help.
I mean,
But he's undead. I don't know. I'm confused.
no, I mean, I communicate that like it seems like they're doing a trial. If they wanted to kill him right out, they would have done that. So
Yeah.
And right now, for Jabez, it's taking everything he can not to try to wipe out all 5 of them right now.
Yeah, this is really pinging your paladin
Yeah.
alarms.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gripping my glaive handle so tight you can see sawdust coming off of my hands.
And so he's trying like one more like, no, help me prove my innocence. Can you help me?
How?
Like, I didn't eat their butts. Can you go find their butts?
We think we know where they are, but we don't know how to get them back.
We know what got rid of their butts, but we don't know where they might be.
well, yeah. Can we? Can I try to communicate with the zombies that there's a statue that eats butts, and I will also point at Jabez and be like, see, he also doesn't have a butt.
Okay, I'm gonna start with another performance check.
Ooh, this makes-
Now watch, they're gonna bow to me as their leader.
Okay. That is going to be an 18.
There you go.
Okay, and now make a persuasion check.
Okay. And 19.
Okay. They look at you and they look at Jabez and they look at where Jabez's butt should be, and they grunt and they like motion towards each other, and it has stirred up more debate, but you don't really know what they're discussing.
If we think it can help, I have minor illusion. I can try to like show what happened in the illusion.
Like an illusion of the.
Is it possible to like
statue?
recreate the illusion of like this was the thing, and then like touching it and then having the butt fall off?
Let's read what minor illusion does.
That might be a little bit more involved than what you can do with that.
Maybe. I can create an image of an object. It just can't be any larger than a 5-foot cube. There's no light or sound or smell. It's just an image. And you can tell it's an image if you try to interact with it.
Yeah, so you could create a still scene within a 5-foot cube, but it wouldn't be able to like move or do anything like that.
Okay. So yeah, okay, so maybe I'll do that and be like, put Jabez like, oh, he touched it, and then like now it's gone away, and like I don't know, whatever just adds to the scene of trying to get across to them like what that stone thing
Okay,
did.
so you're creating this image of a stone butt in front of Jabez?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And like having him react, like, you know, like kind of positioning him to like redo the scene of the butt being gone for them.
Okay, are you playing along, Jabez?
Yeah.
Okay, I will have you make a performance check with advantage because you're being helped.
Okay. Well, I got +3 performance. That'll help. 7.
7. Okay. They kind of seem to acknowledge what you've said, but they go back to their discussion.
Okay. Well, I'll tell the ghoul. I'll be like, I'm trying to explain what probably happened to them, but it's up to them whether they understand it. I did all I could.
Like, you could do more. You could untie me.
Well, I don't want to upset them, and they feel like.
But you're upsetting me.
But you're 1, they're 5, so you'll be fine. I promise. I explained it to them.
And I just start laughing behind her.
Sometimes you have to face the music. I've had to do it.
But I'm innocent. I didn't eat their butts.
Okay. Well, if you're innocent, like the truth, you know, always wins. So. Can I just open the door, like that's like south, and like
yeah.
move on? I'll be like, good luck.
Got kind of waves.
Truth is on your side.
Like, help me! He'll just keep protesting and crying for help.
Okay.
You found another hallway.
Of course.
Oh, they love their hallways in this place, don't they?
I was actually expecting this room to be a hallway, though, so that did, you know, it was a room connected to a room. That was a little...
Yeah.
Well, should we keep going? We're here.
As we leave, I say to the guild, should I listen to my heart or should I listen to my mind?
Oh, you're saying that to the ghoul?
Yeah.
Listen to the one that helps me.
Valid.
My mind says to let the zombies finish you off. My heart says to kill you off so you don't have to suffer from their hands.
Just let me go.
And I keep on moving with the rest of the team.
Yeah, and he'll like, no, let me go, and he'll keep protesting. You guys are still.
I mean,
We'll come back to check on you in a little bit.
yeah, we'll come back this way. You'll be fine. I mean, also he was yelling for help 8 hours ago before our whatever, so he's fine. If they wanted to eat him, they would have.
You kind of get that the zombies do not come to any discussion or conclusion quickly.
Okay.
That's
like
great.
tree ants.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Council of Tree Ants.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna open the next door. I'm not really.
Okay.
I'm not going in, but I'm
Yeah.
opening.
I will. I just have to put you in there to make it
Yes.
work.
That's fine.
And I will re-stealth, because that's what I do.
Sure, we'll go ahead and make a stealth roll.
That's 13. Yeah.
13, okay.
13.
In here, you open the door. And you see at the center of this room, there's a tiny orb of energy that lights up the area. And this room has 2 other doors. Oh, I didn't. That little black spot on the left is the other door. I'll fix it.
Okay. There's just like a bright energy, you said?
Yeah, there's like an orb floating in the middle of the room that's like a light.
Are there any plaques or inscriptions on the walls or on the floor?
Go ahead. You can do either an inspection or a perception.
Both scores are the same. Double check. Investigation. Oh no, I'm actually better at investigation. I rolled that last one. 10 plus 3, 13. Oh.
Okay, you're looking around like the floors and walls and stuff. You don't see anything else. It looks very much like the rest of the dungeon with the walls the same floor. It's just this one floating light in the center that is interesting about this room.
Yeah.
And nothing happened when she like entered?
No.
Did
Dewey come in or not?
If I saw nothing happen to her, I will come in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk in there. Is it like, can we see what the actual source of the light is? Like, sorry, is it like I mean, I know it's not a light bulb, but like I'm using that as an example. Like, is it a stone? Is it a gem?
It's just kind of a tiny little, looks like a marble, just floating kind of about at eye level.
Would anyone, like, would it be worth like a perception check to see if anyone like knew what kind of light source this is, or like what it is?
How different from my dancing lights is it?
Make an Arcana check.
Uh, 13.
It looks very similar. It's obviously a magical source of light.
Higher
I walk in.
dancing lights.
Yeah. I walk in and then I take my glaive and I wave it below it and above it just to make sure that there's nothing tangible.
No, you swing through as pretty much as you expect.
Okay.
Okay.
I say we just keep going.
Should we head to this door?
Sure.
Since it might loop around to that other room.
Yeah.
Kath doesn't open doors.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to go ahead and open it?
Yeah, Kath was like...
Yeah. I'll do it. I don't care.
Alright. Come up and you find that door to be locked.
What?
Oh.
I do open these doors. At it.
Okay, this is weird.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, while she works on the door, can I check the other door and see if that's locked as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll double check. Yeah, I have these tools, which let me add my proficiency bonus twice, I guess. Is a sleight of hand, and then, or a dexterity check plus my...
Yeah, it'd be a dexterity check plus your proficiency.
Okay.
I kind of take a defensive stance about so I can see both doors, so that way if something tries to happen or come out from either one, I'm ready.
Yeah, same for me.
So are you positioning in the other hallway, or are you coming into the room too?
Yeah, I said same for me.
Okay.
17 total.
So-
Should check for traps first.
That's right. You didn't find any traps. You were unable to unlock the door.
Ooh.
So can I open the other door?
You find the other door is locked.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Did we find any keys or anything in the last few rooms?
No.
Is the orb have something to do with it?
Can I try again on that door?
Sure.
That is 18 plus 4. That is 22.
22, it is still locked.
Can we just like break the door down?
Is it the same wood door?
Yes.
You want me to try to bust it down?
If you want to. Jeff is looking at that orb.
Yeah.
He's going to reach out and just kind of touch it with his knife. The orb.
You're gonna reach out and touch the orb with a knife?
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of pass right through it. But when you do, you notice the door you came in slams shut.
Crap.
I immediately
Oh,
check
yeah,
the
the door's
door to
open?
see if it's locked. See if it'll open.
The door you came in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is locked.
I am trying the one that I was trying to pick. Is that open?
Nope, it's still locked.
So, yeah.
Hmm.
If I touch the orb or light again, does it do anything?
When you touch the light again, for a moment, all of you seem to feel just a little bit faint-headed and dizzy. But you look up and you see now this entire round room. Every surface is covered with doors. They're not depicted on the map, but there are now 12 doors in this room.
I should stop touching things, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's think about this so we don't get
Mhm.
Can we get like a reverse card, like for Uno?
I have an ink pen. I'm going to mark, because right now, currently, each of us is standing in front of the original doors.
Yeah.
Because Jabez is at one, I'm at the
Mhm.
other, and Kath is at the other one. So I'm going to mark with my pen on the doors, like, that we came from. Like, I'll like, whatever way I want to write it, like, came from on Jabez's door. I'll write the one I was in front of as second door and Kath's as first door. Okay. I just want to know, like, so we don't get confused with so many doors, like, what we've tried.
So you're trying to just number the doors?
Yes,
In a
essentially.
sense.
Like, and mark them in a way where I know to understand, like, what one was.
Okay. And well, what are you marking them with?
So I'm writing, I have an ink pen.
Okay.
So on the original one we came from, I'll write came from, and then Kath's as 1 and mine as 2.
Okay.
Just so I know, like, our original door that shut, and then the first one we tried and the second one we tried. And then, should we just try opening other doors? Like all the doors that...
Do we have much choice in the matter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just say everyone try opening up a door then that wasn't one of the ones that we've already marked and
Unless we
tried.
want to touch the lighting.
Do we want to try touching the light again?
Should we try opening... Let's try opening these first.
Yeah, sure.
And then see...
Jeff will move over and open, or try to open one of the doors.
Okay, the one by you? Yeah.
Do we just want to go clockwise, like, so we don't... Yeah,
Yeah.
So, Kath,
like around the room.
you try the door and it opens. And what you see through the door is this same room. And you see one of the other doors, I'll say, along here. Everyone else sees that door open. So it's like these two are the same door. It's like a door into the room itself.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's Scooby-Doo time.
Okay. So I will mark those with like some sort of symbol that they're paired together.
Except
Does that make
one difference you notice after looking through the door in a moment. For a moment, the light that Kath you see in the other room, it's more fluorescent and irritating, whereas the light in the room you are in is like magical light and it's more pleasant.
The light looks different in this one.
Okay.
Permit me to try something. I want to go to the door that came open. Pull it open and look through that. Look through that way.
Yeah, you see a similar thing. The light, it's like a fluorescent light, and it's just not as fun to look at.
Okay.
But does the door Keth is in front of open when he opens that one?
Well, the door's been open, so like Kath can see Jabez step forward, looking through that door.
So I'm gonna make a mark that I know that they have the same little symbol. I don't know. I'll put a
like
star on
3A and
the
3B or something.
Yeah. Like the ones with stars are connected. The ones with little circles are connected. The ones with hearts are connected. Whatever.
Yeah, matching symbols.
I want to match
matching
symbols.
Good idea.
Okay. So I've done those. So should we try the next one?
Next one clockwise, yeah.
Yeah. Keep going clockwise. Kath, go ahead and open the next one.
Yep, Cat feels bad, so he'll open the next one.
Okay, you open the next one, and similarly, you open that door and you see another door. This one is going to be further over here on the wall.
Okay.
And it's a similar thing. It's like you're looking into the same space.
Okay.
Except, Kath, when you look into that door, anytime you see one of your party members move, like in this room, looking through the door, it appears like they're dancing in that room.
Okay. So now there's more things happening than just doors connecting, and I'm going to make a note of that in writing on the doors.
Dancing room?
So the first set was fluorescent. The second set is dancing. Okay, let's try to find the third set.
Third door.
We're just going to do the whole thing, and I'm just going to keep marking on the doors so we know what's going on. I'm really happy I have this pen.
Alright. You're going to another door near the... Is it the door you came through originally, or is it just another door?
12 o'clock, I guess.
Okay, so one straight up.
Yeah. Is there a door there, or
Yeah.
is it... Okay, yeah, 12 o'clock.
Okay, you open that one, and then once you do...
Hello?
This...
Is everyone frozen but me?
Oh, are you... We're
Okay.
here. We got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Just everyone froze, and I wasn't sure if it was you guys or if it was me.
Okay. No, Keth is opening a door at the top, and when you do, this one over here that you tried first also opens.
Yeah.
And
I immediately run over to it and grab it to make sure it doesn't go closed again.
Sure. And look, when you come over here, you see Keth and Ari through that door.
Just like basically.
And both of you staying in this room, looking through that room, you notice like the air coming from the other room. It smells a little bit like lime.
Okay, so this is the lime room. Lime room. Okay.
And if you you take a moment, the air tastes like lemon, but it smells like lime.
It's the 7-Up.
Yeah, I don't think it's Sprite.
Okay. Okay, I will make a note of that.
All right.
On the doors.
If I walk through this door, do I come out the other one?
You can try it.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try it.
First.
Okay.
Toss a coin.
Jabez goes through the door, and you see him come out here.
Okay.
And nothing
happened.
happened.
Does he smell of lime?
Jabez, you think this room smells like lime and tastes like lemon. The rest of you don't.
What happens if he goes back out?
All right, let me try something. Let me go back the way I came.
Okay. You go back through there and you come out over here.
Mm-hmm. Is the lemon and the lime still present for me?
It is not.
I tell them what I experienced.
Okay. Should we try the next door clockwise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try one
May as
o'clock.
well.
So Jabez, you're holding that door open?
For now, I'm not. I wanted to grab it just in case there was a way out through it. I wanted to make sure it didn't go shut on us again.
Okay.
But I will let, now that I know that it's connected with that other door, I'll let it go for now.
Okay.
Especially since walking through it didn't do us anything.
Okay.
Alright.
So is the next door the original door we came through?
Yeah. 1 o'clock is the one, I think.
It looks like that on the map, but you guys probably aren't even sure which one.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Somehow-
wrote on the
Well, I
I-
marked it. I marked which one was the
Yeah,
original.
she said like came through or
Yeah.
whatever.
But it's hard to do this when I have like an actual map where you can see where you came from. But like when the light everything went fuzzy, you kind of lost orientation.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter which one is the one you originally came
Did
to.
it
But
feel-
you've been these are the
Okay.
ones that you've been opening. You've been marking.
So did we just feel lightheaded, or did we actually feel physically lighter for a little bit?
No, I don't think you felt physically lighter. You kind of just felt dizzy for just a moment, and then you looked up and saw all these doors.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll try the next one.
Okay.
1 o'clock.
Yep, you open that one, and you got another one from over here. Opens. Yep. And same deal. You see into the room.
What's its deal?
So make a perception check.
But that door
I'm
that
right there, I'll
opens,
go ahead
like
and do
the
it.
second door, does it open one that's already paired with another door?
I got 9.
12.
Looking through it, for a moment, it's at first you don't discern much of a difference, but seeing yourselves in the other room, your hair is a little bit longer in the other room. Everyone's is.
Are my tusks longer?
It's just hair.
So am I? Well,
You're-
I'm a cat.
Yeah, you can.
So
you can.
all of me really long. I'm like a long hair kitty.
Yeah, you can see in there. Dewey is pretty fluffy.
Get your winter coat came in.
Do I like the look? Is it a better look? Should I go through the door, and then that's who I am from now on? Okay, I'm gonna make a note on the door. Long hair on each of the doors pairing.
Did that door, the one that I opened, did it open another door that we had already marked? Since I'm pretty sure we already looked at a door.
That one didn't, but the previous one did. Like the last one that you opened the first one that you opened.
Okay.
The first door when it was originally locked.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first door, once there were a bunch of doors,
Mm-hmm.
you opened that one. And then this last one the previous one you opened that first one.
Again.
Yeah, so that's why you have two markings in front of that one door at this point.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm explaining it well. It's hard to do this. I could draw a new map, but
Should we just touch the light again? Or just everyone open a door and see what happens?
I mean, it doesn't matter. We keep going around. I don't know.
Yeah, because it seems like there's only going to be 6 doors to open. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Because
Yeah.
every door has a pair.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is you've already shown that every door doesn't have a pair because one door has been
one
linked
is
to
open
two
for
others.
2.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One has opened for 2 already, so we don't know how many.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
I
the
still am
one-
gonna keep opening doors.
Yeah, the one with the fluorescent light also opened the lime room.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'll
Next
try the
door.
next door clockwise.
Okay. It'll be coming up over here. Yep, you open that one, and a door down here opens with it. So that one's interesting because they are nearly kind of opposite each other. You can kind of see your back when you're looking through that one.
Okay. Is there anything I noticed about this room?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 14.
Looking into that room, you just have this overwhelming certainty that there are no squirrels in that room.
Which is very important being a cat person.
I mean, true though. There's no squirrels. Okay. So I
You
say
are
it's boring,
certain.
boring room. Okay. I say that this is a boring no squirrel room. And only me because I am opening at the door.
Well, so
You know what? I stand at the door and I call out to Kath and I say, "Do you think there are any squirrels in this room?" She's not near the door though. He's not near the door. I'm just gonna ask.
Squirrels?
Do you think there are any squirrels in this room?
Probably not. Maybe rats.
Is it only me that feels that certainty because I'm standing in the doorway?
So far, that's what you noticed about that other space.
I walked over to that same door. Do I get the same sensation?
After a moment of taking note and seeing what's in there, yes, you do. You are certain.
Okay. I say, guys, this is a really weird place.
Yeah.
It is very weird.
Okay. I'll
Next
go
door.
for the next door.
Okay.
And I'll write no squirrels on that door. Those doors.
Okay. You're coming down here.
God, we're going to be here forever. So the one on the end isn't part of the door room?
It doesn't matter. It can be. There's just a bunch of doors. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they are.
All right. I open it.
All right. Similar deal. Another door pops open. This is one of the ones that you have seen before. I think it was the lemon one?
Yeah.
The one up here. But this one you look in and similar thing, you see the room itself from another angle.
Mm-hmm. Can I do a check to see if I notice anything else?
Sure.
$20.
Fine. So far you haven't noticed anything different. You feel like there's probably something different, you haven't been able to notice it yet.
Okay, I walk through that door and wait and see if I come out to the other door as presumed.
Yep, you do. You see Jabez walk through. And
Do I
come up the
perceive
other door.
anything as I walk through?
No, not yet. You do feel like something is different, but you're not sure what it is.
Are you
All
going
right.
to stay in that room or are you going to come back?
I want to stay in the room a second. Do I still see the same number of doors?
Yes.
I want to go to a different door. Just
Okay.
pick one randomly and open it.
Okay. Yep. You same thing. He opens the door. You guys see another door open. You can look through it and see the space you're in. It's like a portal situation. Because now you can, if you got four doors open technically, and they can kind of see into each other. So you can see this kind of endless line of forever.
And what else does he have in addition to? Like, did that second room add a new thing?
Yeah, if you're looking into that new room, you can hear like a distant hum, just kind of coming from there. It's just like an ee. It's really, really faint.
All right. I want to close this door. I want to come back in
Okay.
with everyone else. I want to go to one of the lemon lime doors.
Okay. You open one of those, and
Yep.
same.
I go in.
Same deal.
I want to go in there, and I want to open a random door there
Okay.
inside the lemon lime room.
So when you walk in, it was one of the ones labeled lemon lime. You open it, you walk in, you notice it doesn't smell like lime or taste like lemon. But you walked in and you feel the floor is slightly bouncy.
Bouncy.
Oh.
And you guys, when you
Okay.
see him coming through the other door, you see him bouncing, but the floor you're on isn't bouncy.
All right. In the room with the bouncy floor, I want to pick a random door there and open it.
Okay.
You're
In
going
what
to
ways?
inception yourself so deep, we're not even going to know what's going on.
Like quantum maze.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I see anything?
Same thing. You're back in the same room again. This one
Okay.
smells kind of like licorice, and it's pretty gross.
Okay, I go back to the room where everybody else is.
Okay. So you didn't go through the licorice room? You just
No,
closed
I
it.
didn't.
Okay.
I don't want to get too far in and get
Okay.
separated from everybody.
You're in the room that's bouncy.
Okay, I want to go from the bouncy room to the non-bouncy room.
Okay. You're back to the one where you weren't sure what was different, but you felt like something was different.
Okay.
Do we want to just try touching this thing again? The orb?
Yeah, let me get in the same. I want to make sure now I'm in the same room as everybody else.
Okay. You think you've backtracked to where everyone else was?
Yeah, do I see everybody else in here?
Yes.
All right. I want to go
Now, so
walk over to.
just make an intelligence check.
He should only be one, or should have been one room in, because he was only going into the bouncy room and then looking through another door. He didn't actually go through it. It was the licorice one.
He
So
went
should only
through
be
the one where he didn't know what was in it.
Oh,
Then I came. Then I came. Then I came back in. Then I came back in. Went to what was one of the rooms that was marked for lemon lime that had the bouncy floor.
yeah.
Opened the licorice store, but didn't go in, and now I've come back out of the bouncy room back to.
Yeah. So he
The
was only
original
ever one.
14 is what I rolled.
14?
You said intelligence.
Yeah.
You said intelligence
Yeah, just
check,
flat.
not safe.
Yeah, just flat intelligence. 14?
Okay.
You're pretty sure
Yeah.
you're back where you started at.
All right.
Or at least where you were when all these doors first appeared.
All right. I walk over next to Ari, and I want to pat Ari on the shoulder just to make sure everything's solid and I'm not seeing an illusion.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I kind of like do this to my shoulder a little bit when he's not looking, but I'm being funny about it.
All right.
I'll take my dagger and poke the orb.
Okay. You poke, you kind of go through it. It's not a solid mass.
But did anything happen like before?
Nothing noticeable.
All right. I'm going to turn my
Are we
glaive.
dying here?
I want to turn my glaive around so that the blunt end of the handle is pointing towards the light thing, and I want to tap it twice with the handle of the glaive,
Okay.
not the pointy end.
You do that on the second tap. All of the doors fly open. And looking through any of them, all you see is darkness.
Fun!
So 2 taps is what does it, because that's what it happened on the second tap last time.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, it did, didn't it? 2 taps again.
All right, I'm going to do something a little crazy here. I'm going to turn my glaive back around so I'm holding on the blunt end. The pointed end is out. I'm going to cast light on the end of my glaive.
Okay.
Now I want to go to one of these open doors where there's nothing but darkness, and I want to hold my glaive in the opening. I'm not going to put it through yet, but I want to hold it near the opening, near the threshold of the door, and see if I can see anything.
You look through and you only really see you see the same room but without light, but now your light is lighting it up. And you see your light shining through a different door in this room.
Okay.
Can I try the same thing with my dancing light?
Sure.
And just like send a couple. How many orbs is it?
I think it's 4, maybe?
Yes, 4. I will send an orb into every door. What happens then?
Yeah, looking through, it's pretty awesome and crazy to look at, because you're seeing all these other rooms which look like exact copies of the room you're in, with you guys in it, and your light is shining and lighting it up and pouring out through every door, which is then coming in through the doors in your room. Does that make sense? So light goes into the next room, and it's shining through all the doors in that room, which comes through the doors in your room and every other room that you can see.
Along with the lights themselves being in
Yes.
the room. So there's
a lot of light now.
There's more than 4 orbs, because if I put 4 orbs in, that has to multiply somehow, doesn't it?
That would be 48 orbs total. One
Right?
for each door. One for all 12 doors.
There's a lot of light going on right now,
Okay.
including the one that's in the room you're in, but not in the ones around you.
Okay. I'm just gonna make him like dance and just twirl around nice and slow
We're gonna
around
have a
the main
seizure.
orb and just like, I don't really know, guys.
Oh no, we're cursed with disco forever.
I'm going to try to attack the orb, Kath says.
Okay.
Or maybe cover it in my cloak. You want me to try that, guys?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
He'll
I
actually
have-
take off his cloak first and like cover it over.
Yeah, my glaive lasts for 1 hour with the light on it, so.
Okay, so yeah, we have like everybody maybe get out of the way of the doors.
So
Just in case something happens.
So putting your cloak over it,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to tell that much happened because there's so much other light going on, but it does block that light for a moment until you pass through it.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay. You can make an attack roll.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
That's 26.
So you are sure that you hit this, but it feels like you just went right through it and to no effect.
Is there anything on the floor under it?
And it's just floor, yep.
Touch it twice, but actually with my hand, touch it twice.
Yep, nothing seems to happen. You kind of pass through it.
I'm just gonna keep like like with a light switch.
Okay.
Pass my hand through it.
Yeah. You don't really notice, and you notice it doesn't really feel like anything either. It's just like you're waving your hand through the air.
Does it not like hands? Does it need to be, because we've only ever done it with
with inanimate objects.
Yeah.
I'll try twice with the knife.
Yeah, nothing happens.
3 times or 4 times?
I'm just gonna keep.
Yeah, no effect.
I think this is the last stop, whatever it is. Let's see.
I take out my pan flute and play us a song that's sad and lonely.
As you play, you notice the doors one by one around you start to close.
Keep playing?
Okay. So yeah, I guess I keep playing.
Yeah, after a moment, all the doors are closed now.
And then I will double tap on the light. Maybe the doors have to be closed for it to do something.
Nothing seems to happen.
Can I try the original first door we tried to open? Not the one we came in, but the one we first tried that was locked?
Sure.
This one?
Yeah, I'll try opening that one.
Alright, you can open there, and it's kind of like the original. You see another room that looks exactly like this. And you guys are in it, and another door opens. This one's going to be to the south. Down here. And, yeah.
Is there a light in that room, or is there...
There is a light in that room.
There's a light in that room?
Yeah. And there also appears to be a door in the floor of that room.
Oh.
Which is strange.
That's something new and different.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have...
I think I have rope.
I was gonna say, tie
I've got-
one of us with a rope and then one of us
Yep.
goes down? Or
50
like...
feet of rope.
I've
Okay.
got 50 feet of rope.
I also
Okay.
have 50 feet of rope.
I don't have rope.
Yeah, I don't have rope either. So whoever wants... Who's like the smallest, like lightest or whatever?
I look pretty small, and this is kind of my fault. We could have just left by another door, or by the door we came in if I hadn't touched the light, so I'll go.
Okay. I'll securely tie the rope around your waist.
Okay. And
Okay.
I will walk in, look around, and then try to open the door.
I'll hold it like you're gonna belay down a mountainside and all that to hold it steady.
Okay, so are both of you going through the room to the room with
No.
the door on the
No.
floor? No, just...
He's
I'll stand
staying
I'll stand in the
main room.
threshold of the door,
Okay.
holding the rope.
I'll open the.
So yeah, you
door on
guys
the
see
floor.
Keth walk through from the south and go towards the floor, where you guys see nothing in the room you're in, but she sees a door in her room that she opens that's in the floor.
What's in that room?
You all see yet another door open, which is... I've got too many mice. This one up here, where... So now you're looking into the same room again, but at a different angle. So you're looking down through the floor, but it's level to all of them. And you guys can turn around and look through the door that opened,
You see
and
Keth,
you
right?
see Keth, and you're looking up into the ceiling.
And she's like sliding down, like on a rope, like into the room.
No, I'm still on the floor, so like gravity is weird for all of us. Dang.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so far, you haven't crossed that threshold, so you haven't
No.
noticed the gravity being weird. You're still like on the floor looking down into a
I'm
room
looking
that's
down
level.
at them, and they're looking at me, kind of looking
Yeah.
at weird
Mhm.
angles. I don't know. I hate this place. That's this.
I would say come back out if it's just gonna put you in another.
Yeah, I'll I'll backtrack.
I
Okay.
was hoping it was gonna be like a good exit.
Just follow the rope because I'm holding it.
Yeah. Actually, with that door open, what do I have? I'll take a silver and try to throw it at the light. Actually, try and throw 1, 2, back to back at the light in that room with the door on the floor.
Okay, so you're gonna throw the silver through the door on the floor, trying to hit the light in that room.
No, trying to throw the silver from our room to the room with the door on the floor.
Okay. But you're not. Are you trying to get it through the door on the floor, or just to the light in that room?
Through the light twice, so I'm going 1, 2, yeah, back to back.
Okay. Go ahead, and I'll call it a dexterity. We could, is it just dexterity?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
You can try that. I'll give that to you.
Let's try that. Let's see. That is 15.
15. And do a second one for the next one.
Okay. 15. And I'll mark off 2 silver. Oh, natural 1, so 5.
Yeah, it's that's like the first one hits, but it's a pretty small like bead of light you're trying to hit. So the second one doesn't hit.
I hate this place.
Can I play my? Is everyone back in the original room again? And nothing's happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Can I try playing my
you're still looking
flute
into
again?
the room with the door on the floor, right?
I'll shut it.
Okay.
I'll shut that door.
As soon as you shut it, all those doors disappear except the original ones when you first walked into this room. It looks the way it did the first time.
Okay.
So now there's only 3 doors that looks like the map.
Can I go to the original door we came from, and I'm gonna open it?
Yes.
Okay. You do that, and you come out into this hallway.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this room.
Yes.
And you hear that ghoul being like, "Will you help me?" And you can hear the zombies grunting and such.
Yeah, I think we just need to, I just think we need to like abandon this room.
Yeah. Are the doors locked? Well, I don't even.
I mean, I'll hold this door open, like if someone wants to try a different one. But I think we need to just
go over here and see if the door that I was trying to pick is open or not.
Yeah, you can
Oh, it's open.
open this door and see another hallway.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I mean, essentially we've gotten nowhere, so we might have tried to go down a new one.
The only thing I worry
So
is if we have to backtrack and if we're gonna get lost in here again.
Don't touch the light.
Don't touch the light.
I mean, hopefully that's what resets it, you know? I don't know. But those doors were originally locked.
They were, so something has changed.
Mm-hmm.
They can lock themselves again. Is there something that we have that we can like put in the doorway to keep it from opening?
Go back, grab that
Go back
chair,
and get the
break it
desk and the
apart,
chair.
break it apart, and like make door stops.
I don't remember where we left it off, but previously you guys had a dead goblin body you were dragging around.
Right.
What was his name?
Didn't we leave it on the butt though? I think we left it on the butt.
Didn't we leave it with the butt statue?
I think we left it on the butt.
No, I dragged him into the room with the map on
did. Yep, he's in
that's
the
right.
corner of the
Okay.
room with the map.
Yes.
He's technically not far away. Okay. I'm gonna and go over and like go get his body and like pass by the zombies and be like, hey, and then like get his body and then and like
I will get the chair from the floor.
back with said body.
So
Okay, so you guys are just going back to get stuff and you're regrouping here.
Oh, I thought just Dewey was going.
Oh, I mean, I'm getting the
chair.
body. If someone
Okay.
else wants to get
I can
the
get-
chair.
I'll get it. I'll get the chair.
Okay. I'm just gonna like stand in the doorway of the new door that we opened, just like shutter anything.
Coming in here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will say you guys succeed at getting the items you wanted and return.
Great.
We lost
We
someone.
lost K1.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait a moment with the stream overlay all messed up. Well, 3 of us look good.
Okay, so if we get our things, I will prop. What was his name? The goblin. I named him. What was the name that the other goblin guys were all named?
Jerry? Oh, we named Gary. Did we call him
I named
Gary?
him Gary. I was like, whatever. It was very close to it. Okay, yes. So Gary. So I placed Gary in the new door we're planning on going into. Maybe
Okay.
we put the chair original door we came from.
Yeah, I will prop it and like
Yeah, I just kind of
I'll
like
get a
hop
handle.
over the goblin back into the main like hexagon room
Yeah.
or octagon, whatever it is.
I put him nice so he's kind of like cradled there in the door.
Okay, we are bringing a dead goblin.
Yes. Gary.
Named
He has a name, okay?
Gary.
Gary the Goblin.
Oh,
Have some respect for the dead.
I named him, and
Thank you.
he's gonna be dead, and he doesn't have a butt.
No.
And oh, you guys, there's another door at the end of this hallway. I didn't realize you couldn't see it. Let me fix that. Do it this way.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, there's another door there.
Okay. I'll open this new door.
I will leave him.
That's not you. Where's Dewey? Dewey's back here.
We're doing typical order.
Looks like I'm back.
All right, welcome. Can you hear us all?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's
For
one.
some reason, Discord went crazy on me and I had to shut it down and restart it.
We went and got Gary the Goblin
Mm-hmm.
and propped him in one doorway and put a chair in the other doorway original just to make sure that these doors don't shut.
Okay, sounds good.
And I'm opening the new door.
Okay, in here.
Oh god.
A narrow walkway 2 feet across hugs the wall of this chamber. Beyond the edge of the walkway yawns a nasty 20-foot deep pit, evidently a trap that succeeded at its intended purpose. An attractive young woman in wizard's robes is impaled on a nasty-looking spike at the pit's bottom and gasping for breath. If she's some kind of illusion, she's a convincing one.
Oh boy.
I can't heal things. I could put her out of her misery, but that's about it.
I start to tie the rope around my waist and motion for everyone else to grab a hold of it so I can try to get down there and try to pull her off.
Oh gosh. Is there anything to kind of
Can anyone heal her?
I can. I can do
She's
healing.
still
I can do
alive.
some healing touch. But she's still alive, right?
Yes, she's doesn't seem to be conscious, but she's breathing very laboredly.
Okay.
I mean, healing isn't going to help unless she gets off the spike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm.
Oh.
That's why I'm going to try to go down.
Okay. if you're wanting to do that, can I like stand in the doorway and kind of like put my feet to use as a kind of like a, you know what I mean, like holding myself in place so I don't slide.
Oh yeah, on the jam
type of thing.
And I'll help hold the rope too.
And then if the three of us can all hold the rope, like, so we'll be in the hallway, not in the room, because I'm gonna like use my feet in the door.
Kind of like a lever type.
Yes, yeah. If he's gonna go down there. Okay.
Okay, so you're planning to go down. You've asked them to hold the rope that's tied around you. Is that
Yes.
my understanding?
Yeah, and I'm like wedging myself, like my feet into the doorway. Like
Sure.
We're all in the hallway still.
Got it.
So we're not in the actual room.
So it's more like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all three of you are holding the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jabez seems like a big guy, especially all that armor.
I'm a little worried that she is part of the trap.
So.
Here, this attractive girl that needs your help.
She isn't a dragon or an elephant. You're fine.
Gosh. No,
A succubus.
Yeah.
I start to lower myself down.
All right. I'll have all the rest of you we'll have a group strength athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's not good.
22.
5.
8?
Okay. You move down maybe a little bit quicker than you intended, but you safely get down to about where the pointy parts are. So I'll have you guys make it one more roll.
Another strength roll?
Yeah, strength athletics.
Ooh,
That's better. 12.
12.
Um, 11.
Okay. You move down gently enough. I'm going to have Jabez make a dexterity. I'll say a dexterity saving throw, just to make sure you can avoid the spikes yourself.
16.
16. You manage to get between them, and you are down at a place where you are there next to this woman.
Okay. I'm going to try to pull her up off of them as gently as I can, but to try to get her free from whatever spike she's on.
Okay. I will have you make a strength athletics check.
Okay. Ooh, only an 8.
Can I give him bardic inspiration?
Can you see him though?
I'll say you can, but not for the roll that already happened.
Bardic inspiration is as long as they can hear me.
Okay, see or hear. Okay.
Yeah. So he can add a d6.
So since you're doing it, he already did the thing, so he has the bardic inspiration now. He can use for the future.
It says this can be added to the after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
That's what he can do with the bardic inspiration die now that he has it.
Okay.
So you can't. You would have had to give him the bardic inspiration beforehand, but then he can use the die after knowing the roll, right?
Okay, so I rolled an 8.
Yeah. So it just it takes you a little bit longer than you wanted to get her safely out of the spike, but you managed to do so.
Okay.
That was really painful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, I will put her over I'll try to hold on to her best as I can and give a tug onto the rope to say that I'm ready to come up, and I will try to climb up the rope as they pull.
Okay. I will have everyone make a strength athletics check.
Sweet God. 10.
13 for me.
10 with using the inspiration.
Okay. Didn't go so well. You didn't fail, but you didn't get up very far.
Okay.
So we'll do it again.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Ah, there we go.
I got a 3 again. Well,
Actually, that was 12. Okay. Dirty 20.
I got 17 that time.
Oh, 20 for me too.
Okay, you got it pretty far that time, so you think one more good pull will get you up there.
oh. 13.
11.
17.
6.
You managed to get up and roll her onto the walkway.
Okay.
It's still pretty narrow here.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Am I up on the walkway yet, or do I
yes.
need to do
Yep,
a roll?
yep, you're up.
Okay, as soon as we're up there, I'm going to use Healing Hands, restore 2 hit points
Okay.
to her.
She is no longer unstable. She has 2 hit points, and she is laying there still. So she still seems hurt, but she's stable now.
Okay.
Do we want to try checking another door?
Yeah, I'll check another door while he's
Are we like
stabilizing here.
shimmying very close to the wall? Careful.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
While they do this, after I lay on hands, I'll gather up the rope so I can pack it back away, staying with her to see if she comes conscious at all.
Okay.
kind of want to go through her pockets. But
We'll
David isn't standing over her. So
No, I'm not gonna let you.
you guys are looking through the door. I'll resolve that first. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Plus 0. I'm not good at perception. 9.
9. It doesn't seem to be trapped or locked, but you do hear some commotion on the other side of the door.
Oh, I do the whole quiet and say, our mouth, people on the other side of the store. Look at Dewey, daggers up, wink at her, then step back.
Okay. Should we check the, can I go check what's in the north room real quick?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
hopefully it just connects to the other one.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So we don't have to go back through with Jerry's body. That stupid light room.
So you're going up here. As you're walking up there, the woman wakes up.
Okay.
And she kind of looks around and takes note of her situation. She's like, "Oh, did you pull me up? Thank you."
Yes. How are you feeling?
It's not great, but better than I
A little
was.
impaled.
I've been impaled.
I'll try to open the door that I'm at.
That door? Okay. It opens. You see. No, I need to erase
A
this
hallway
first.
to another hallway.
I'm hoping it's just a hallway, honestly, but I don't think it is.
Yeah. So,
Click that. Okay. You can.
Oh,
You
what's that?
see- It looks like. Well,
Wine?
check this room out. So on the map, I have wine bottles because that's what I had a picture of. But this is a little pantry. Why a pantry? Because monsters have to eat. Believe it or not, the creatures that dwell in this dungeon exist even when you chumps aren't parading through their shit. This room reeks of vinegar. Shelves line the walls on either side of you. They contain oversized pickle jars. which probably accounts for the stink. Most of the jars are filled with just brine, but a dozen still contain enormous pickles nearly 2 feet long.
Ew.
The jars are wider than the shelves, so they stick out over the edge. Also, there's a 10-foot ladder blocking the middle of the pantry, leaning against one of the upper shelves.
That's one
Is-
big pickle.
The ladder go anywhere, or is it just?
You see there could be like a trapdoor in the ceiling, or like a second level to this.
Oh god. Okay. I call back and say, room full of a bunch of pickle jars, possibly an upstairs. Can I like inspect and see if there's anything else, or if it's just like that, like you said, like just a bunch of pickle jars?
Sure.
Like kind of just examine the room, see if I see like any other, like besides the trap door I noticed in the ceiling, if there's anything else weird.
Sure, make an inspection check.
That is going to be 18.
18, looking around, it is a lot of pickle jars.
Okay.
I'm also, it's pretty narrow in here. Make a acrobatics check for me.
Sure. Uh, 17.
17? Yeah,
I am an agile cat.
Yeah, you're a cat.
You kind of bump the shelf a little bit and it wiggles, but nothing really happens.
Okay.
Just kind of sneaking through here. Yeah, it's a bunch of pickles. There is a ladder that leads up to kind of like looks like just like an attic area that has a pull down.
Okay.
I think the way I drew the map and the way the box text where it says the ladder was in the middle, but I'm imagining the ladder being up against the back wall.
Okay. Okay, so I'll kind of like come back to the group and see what we think. There's people through this door, or there's a possible something in the attic. Should I check out the attic?
Let's really quick. Let's figure out what this chick is doing here.
Yeah.
But I'm just sitting here.
Why are you? What? How did you find yourself in the dungeon / at the bottom of the pit?
I mean, I imagine it was much like you. I was with my party, and I fell.
Oh, do you think she was with the little mini people in the map room?
Yeah, does she look like the wizard from the little...
I wasn't with any mini people.
So the rest of your party just left you there?
I gather so. I don't know. I think I was blacked out.
That's suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a role for like rolling bullshit?
Insight.
Yeah, insight. You can make an insight check.
I want to do an insight check.
Sure.
Same, I
Yeah,
don't
do it.
trust anyone.
Do it.
I
14.
think I add anything. 15. I don't think I had anything to insight. I'm not super insightful. Nope.
I have 19.
Okay.
Ooh.
So far as any of you can tell, she seems honest about having fallen into the trap. But you also feel like there's more that she isn't saying.
Why don't you go in the last room and touch on the light?
Like, no, I won't. We had such a horrible ordeal in there.
So
we were
you
running
admit
we were running out of there, and that's why I fell. I wasn't looking where I was going.
Who is this we? You keep saying we.
Oh, it's my friends were with me.
How
Did
many?
you run into this room alone?
I mean, they think they were right behind me.
So you ran first.
Yeah,
Okay. How
And
many
they left
people
you
were in
there.
your party?
there were 3 of them.
Did you guys run into a creepy-looking wizard guy?
Not recently, no.
How about a butt statue?
We did see that. It was very strange.
Do you know how to fix that?
Fix the butt statue?
How did you
Fix
get
the
past the
wizard.
woman on the desk?
I'm not sure who you mean.
Does she look like the woman that we at the desk?
No.
She resemble
She's
her at
dressed
all?
like a mage.
Okay.
The woman at the desk was more like just in like a peasant's clothes.
Okay.
So none of the rest of your party ended up like I did, and I turned to show her my lack of posterior.
She like has like oh, like she's very surprised at your situation.
So what are you gonna do now?
I mean, I kind of just want to head out, I think. Unless you want me to spend time with you. I don't know how much help I can be.
I'm going to... Like, who am I closest to?
If you're coming from the top, you're kind of... She's to your left and
Over
Ket's to your
here.
right.
Can I do something that helps me, like, whisper to make sure that the other girl doesn't hear me?
I'm not sure what you'd have available to you for that.
Start clapping and then whisper.
You could try to whisper to Kath. You could try your zombie performance.
And maybe she's not fluent in zombie.
Yeah. I'm going to whisper to Kath charm.
Careful nod.
So, I mean, I'm wondering if I should just do cast charm person on this and just to make sure that she's friendly and doesn't attack. I guess
Yeah.
is really what
You can
I'm.
always knock her right back down. She's only 2 hit
Okay.
points.
I am going to then take out my lyre and play a song of a charming person.
Okay.
And it's in the song, you know, so it's very seems very soothing, you know, but
Oh,
I'm gonna try to charm her.
Okay. I assume that requires a saving throw.
Yes, wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. She got a 21.
Oh, okay.
oh no. Does she know that you tried that?
Yeah, I think they know.
Okay. Well, I see I'm not trusted. And I don't know that I would like the company of those who would make me do things against my will. And so she stands up and you're kind of blocking her in, but she looks like she's wanting to leave, but she doesn't have anywhere to go.
I mean, I'll explain. I'll be like, well, like, calm down. I mean, you're a wizard, so obviously you would do the same thing as me if you came upon someone that you didn't trust. You know, it's not a big deal. I don't think you should be really upset about this. You
I
would
love
do
this
the-
justifying that Dewey's been doing all.
Dude, he's just like, whatever. You don't need to worry about it. Yeah, I mean, like, come on. You can't trust anyone in a dungeon. This is a dungeon. Your friends left
She's
you.
she's backing up towards Jabez.
I slowly give her some room to pass.
Okay. Are you coming like all the way around, or?
Maybe to about right there where you got
Okay.
had me there.
And-
Yeah, tell her to go back into the room with the freaking zombies and they'll take care of
Yeah.
And Ari, are you still in the door?
No, I just kind of like skeptically look at her and I just move to the side next to Jabez.
Okay. So she'll be like,
Watch out for Gary.
and she kind of looks at you and kind of doesn't really have any more words for the party and just kind of sneaks through the door and exits.
I'll yell after her, "You're welcome!" Like, what? We just saved her life, and then she wonders that we're being skeptical of her? She doesn't have anyone. She's gonna come back and try to kill us, I know it.
Yeah. But you said that there were pickles? I like pickles.
These things are like 2 feet long, so...
Best pickles. Big pickle. He'll walk over and try to see if he can fit like one of the jars in his bag. Maybe drain off some of the broth. Like save it.
Okay, you're coming in
Save
here.
it for tonight.
I'll have you make a acrobatics check coming through here.
Acrobatics. Oh, that was a nat 1.
Natural one. You walk in
Oh my
and
god.
you immediately brush up and knock against one of the shelves,
Oh my god.
and one of the jars falls off and crashes to the floor.
Oh, just one. That's good. I was imagining like a whole dumb.
I know. It's gonna be a sea of pick and juice.
Oh. Can I attempt to catch it for this? That might make
You
it.
kind of already failed that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Say, oh, sorry.
So yeah, the jar falls and you see a pickle kind of roll onto the floor.
I'll grab it off. Grab it up.
Well,
5 seconds. I'll brush off a little bit.
well, before you get there, once it rolls on the floor,
It's gonna come to life.
yeah, it's
Pickle Rick.
two little tiny eyes open and look
Oh
at
my
you,
god.
That's what I thought was
and
gonna
it grows
happen.
little pickle arms and pickle legs.
Ah!
It seems this is a lycanthropickle. And
What's that?
It's a weird gherkin.
we're going to roll for some initiative.
God, that's so
Oh
weird.
my god.
Okay. A were-gherkin. That's
The first room that Kath like puts her guard down and immediately runs in and like gets something, like that's like the one. Oh my gosh.
First combat with the night is with the pickles.
I got a 10,
Okay.
and I've just been like rolling for fun, and I've rolled nothing above a 7.
I rolled
Like,
terrible. for
I've
that.
just been like rolling just to see what would happen, and like nothing. I've gotten 1 several times.
Okay, we got 10 for Ari. How about Dewey?
I am a 14.
14. How about Jabez?
8.
Yeah, 8 for Jabez and Kath.
12.
12 for Kath. So Dewey is actually up first. You heard this crash, and something's going on up there.
Okay. I will head over and I guess I'll go up there. And if I see, I mean, are the pickles threatening?
The one is.
Okay. I guess I will take my rapier out and try to make some relish.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Little unibrow pickle.
That is going to be a 15.
15 to hit. That is a hit.
Okay. That is going to be 6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah, you slice through that pickle.
Slice and dice them.
But as you do, you see other pickles in the jars around you, just like bashing their heads against the glass.
Just walk out. Just shut the door. Just
trying to knock themselves over. So next up is Keth's turn.
How many pickles are there total?
You see shelves full of them.
Oh. No. Nope. Dewey, come on. And I will try to pull Dewey back and shut the door.
Okay.
And I'll go back and, well, I'll hold it shut and yell, someone grab the chair, or actually I will stick my crowbar under the door and kind of jam it shut. We can deal with that next time.
Okay.
Did we say that they grew arms or just legs?
Let me just read it. Grows pickle arms and pickle legs. And it proceeds to chase and attack any non-pickles in the room.
Okay.
Where are they gonna come out?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be dragged out. I don't care. I was more protecting her from pickle attacks.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of what the best. I want you to roll something about securing the door. I'm trying to think of the best thing to roll. Is that maybe it'd either be like a strength to like wedge it in there, or it could be like a survival to. Roll a dice. See what happens.
Eight.
8. So add your proficiency bonus.
10.
You're good at doors and locks and stuff.
Oh, yeah, 10.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
For the moment, like, they're pickles. You don't think they could get through this, but you're not sure.
Do we hear anything smashing? Do we hear any jars smashing yet?
Yeah, after a minute, you do hear a couple jars smash.
Okay, but I'd have time to jam it further in there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just keep pounding it there until it's solidly closed.
Okay. Definitely you do hear motion behind the door that they are trying to get at you through the door, but so far your barricade is holding.
I knew my love of pickles would come back to bite me.
Alright, and we can be out of initiative for the moment.
Do we just move on?
Probably, yeah.
Somehow I think we're going to go to the other door.
I'll take my crowbar out of my inventory. There goes that. I didn't have anything else, so Jerry's body probably isn't hard enough.
So we said we heard noises behind the other door, correct?
Yeah, it sounded like a bunch of people were moving around in there.
Okay. Then if we hear things, we know what's going on.
Like,
maybe
is it
roll
goblin
stealth?
again?
I mean, you could try.
I'll walk up to the door and see if I can hear if it's goblin.
Alright, make a perception check.
Maybe.
14.
14. It does sound like something heavier than goblins.
Heavier than goblin? You mean bigger?
Yeah, bigger. There's people in there. They're moving around. They seem like goblins are small. They seem like medium or high or larger.
Okay. So I just like walk back into the. Well, we're all kind of spread out, but I just kind of like
thanks for the follow.
motion like bigger or like I don't know. I somehow like let them non-verbally know it's not goblins, or I guess I could just say it. I'm like not goblins.
Yeah.
But I whisper that.
Okay.
Can I try to stealth and like crack the door open and just see what I can see?
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I will also make a stealth check because I'm behind. Is this Ari or Dewey?
Dewey said she wanted to sneak in.
Okay. Yep, stealth check.
I got 22.
22? Okay. I'll also have you make a sleight of hand check to slowly creep open the door.
19
Alright.
for stealth for me.
Okay. You're both pretty stealthy.
That is going to be 21.
21. Okay, you barely creak open the door a little bit, and what you see an orc. He's got a sack, and he's like putting, it looks like food or dried goods into a sack from a crate, and you can kind of see there's others in there doing something similar. So they're
Multiple orcs.
yeah, they're like packing up food stuff into sacks.
Are there other doors?
I'm gonna say you can't see that from just peeking in a crack.
Okay. I'm going to slowly shut the door again and come back and say, there's like a bunch of orcs.
How many exactly?
I mean, I know like what, I think I can't really see, but like my estimation is probably like at least 3.
You would guess more than 3, but you're not sure how many.
Okay. Yeah. So I
I've
would
taken
say
my
like
risk with pickles
more than
before.
3.
Do we want to just try the other door back in the light, like the orby room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Either that or we can go all the way back. Like, yeah, let's go ahead and check that. But then we also have the one that we had barricaded through the hallway we stayed in we can go into as well.
Oh, yeah, we do. We have other options better than.
Gosh, I thought we got nowhere last time. I feel like definitely taking the cake this week.
I mean,
Well,
you got 4
we got
rooms.
places. It's just nowhere we really wanted to be.
I mean, do we really want to be anywhere in this dungeon?
After
There's no like, it's just like, let's see what happens. There's no, I don't feel like there's any like real, well, no, I guess we have had some murder.
yeah, we had.
Okay, well, let's all like shuffle back into the room and do that side door then, right?
Yeah. I want to suggest it is getting closer to 10 o'clock. Do we want to pause here before starting a new thing?
It's fine.
Yeah. That works.
Sounds good.
Okay, but your intention is to head over to this way?
Point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that.
We can do that, and we'll pick up there next week.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We're going to stop there for the night. We'll be back next week, and have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.